Okay, now let's look at how to add a file to a course. This is very typical of the way most of our Great Plains College courses are built, in that we have sections of the course where we put the files for the students to get at them. To do that, I've logged into Moodle, which you now know how to do. I'm going to pick whichever course, because here are my courses at the top. Hopefully the course that you need to be working on is there. If it's not, holler at me. I'm going to be working on this course for right now. And you can see I have it set up by learning objectives, like many of yours are. They don't appear to have anything in them. That's because I have a setting set so that I have to open the learning outcome to see what's in it. That's my preference. If you want it so that everything is on the main page, let me know. We can make that happen as well. You can see learning outcome number 1, I have stuff in. And if you can see over here where learning outcome 2, there's a link to go across, or there's a jump to get to the different learning outcomes. I'm going to just work my way across because I know I'm only going as far as learning outcome 4, where, I have nothing in there. And I am literally going to just drag a file in there and drop it. But there's a couple of things I'm going to do to make that, first of all, work, and second of all, easier. The first thing, because I want to edit my course, at the top right, I need to turn editing on. I can't mess around with anything in the course if that's not on. And know that that button is not there for students. They can't do any of this. Only people with power as teachers or managers can. Now I need to get out a folder on my computer, and that's hard to do when this is filling the screen. So right now, my internet browser is maximized. At the top right, in between the X and the minus, there's a little symbol here that is a maximize or a reduce or minimize the size of the window. And I'm going to make it smaller so that I can open up something beside it. And what I'm going to do, I'm on a Windows computer, so along the bottom, I see a little file folder down here. And when I click on that, it opens the file folder or the files that are on this computer. If the file you need isn't on your computer, if it's on a flash drive, for instance, you should be able to find that in the left column in this file window as well. Otherwise, holler and I'll help you figure out how to get it where it is. I know that what I want is in this folder here, and here are the files. So my course is open in the area that I want the file to land, although I'll show you how to move it as well if you and put it in the wrong place. I have editing turned on, and all I'm going to do is grab the file. Oops, let's go with this one. And I'm going to drag it onto my screen. And you see that little dotted box showed up that said add file here. All I do is let go and it goes, okay, I got it. And it's in your course already. I can do the same with a Word document. I can do the same with a PowerPoint. The PowerPoint may take longer to load, of course, because it is a far larger file than those other two were. But there it is, loaded as well. And I'm going to turn editing off now for a second and show you what that looks like. So when the students come in, there they are. If they, no matter what they click here, it's going to download either the PDF or the Word document, or the PowerPoint will download to their computer. It doesn't open in a window inside the course, unfortunately, at this point. For now, it will download to their computer to see it. Now, let's say I'm going to go back to maximize. So I'm going to hit that box at the top right. Let's say I went, oops, I just dropped this in LO4 and those were supposed to be in LO5. This jump to at the bottom, I can jump to the main course page. And what that's going to do is it's going to take me out to the main front screen, which is just like it looked before. But if I scroll, nope, turn editing on. I turned editing on. If I scroll down, I can see everything in here right now because editing is on. So I'm going to go back to this LO4. This is where I just dropped these, and I didn't want them there. I wanted them in LO5. Let's pretend. In front of each of these is the little compass sign. That's a drag. So all I have to do is click on what I want to move with my mouse and keep that pointer finger clicked. I can drag it and say, no, this should have been down here. Or no, it should be up here. Or I just want to change the order of the way things landed. And it's as easy as that. If you realize you put something in there that you don't want there, that, oops, I dropped an answer key in and I can't leave that there, on the right-hand side, under Edit, you should be able to find Delete, and bang, it'll make something go away. On the other hand, if you drop something in that you know you want students to use, but not yet, One of the easy ways under that same edit, instead of delete, just say hide it. And you can see in blue, it says hidden from students. That means you can see it, but none of your students can. So there's some options, but getting files in is just a drag and drop, and there they are and good to go.